Hello everyone and welcome to our 10th SquadBlast 2v2 community tournament. 10th one, technically the Christmas edition so to speak, as we're only, like 9 days away from Christmas now. Absolute madness how fast this year has gone by. And how many tournaments we've had so far, which has been pretty mad in itself. I'm your host Lethal, and today we'll be looking to see how the stories will unfold throughout the entirety of this event. We'll be seeing the usual suspects from a few teams and a couple teams which aren't so known, but we'll see how they get on later on. And if you guys are a little bit unfamiliar with how the tournament goes, it will be, in terms of format, a double elimination bracket. And so you'll start in the upper bracket. If you do lose your first or second, etc. match, you do drop down to the lower bracket, so you have a second opportunity, or a second lifeline, so to speak, in order to try and make it to the grand finals. The only difference is that if you come from the upper bracket to the grand finals, you only need to win one best of three, and if you come from the lower bracket, you need to win two best of threes in the grand final. And speaking of which, every single match will be a best of three. Now, it won't be the usual matchmakings we normally have. We didn't have it last tournament, and we're not having it this tournament again. We're just going to be dabble in a few game modes and maps again, just to give ourselves feedback into the SquadBlast scene, to see what people like, dislike, what's good, bad, amazing, horrendous, in purgatory, little things here and there. A good example of that is we've actually added cable CTF into the rotation in terms of the map pools, so we'll have to see how that goes. But we're just waiting for the bracket to see who's going to be playing against whom, when, and how. And it looks like, saying that, the bracket has just appeared before my very eyes, and yours as well. So we do have our first match, will be Naughty by Nature versus Rulers. And then after that, which is the winners, sorry, I keep saying winners, I keep forgetting it's upper bracket, not winners. The upper bracket quarterfinals. And then we'll be diving in straight into our two upper bracket semi-final games straight after, which will be the Tunnel of Hives versus the winner of Naughty by Nature and Rulers. And on the other side, it will be Lazy Potatoes versus Just Show Up. And I do believe Just Show Up is Martin's and one other player. So again, a couple of players who jump into the tournaments here. And then Martin's has actually won once before. It was actually the very first tournament quite a long time ago. So I think they're just jumping in, assuming from the team name, just to try and grab at least that podium finish, which I definitely can do, because that team is quite highly individually skilled and do have a lot of experience. So we'll see how that goes. But just going to wait for these two teams to get set up and get on the way. But we'll have to see how things with you guys, see how everyone else is getting on. So I know, to be fair, turnout isn't incredible or like extremely high due to the fact that it's quite close to Christmas, which is understandable. Everyone's on holiday or doing their Christmas shopping. I haven't even done mine yet. I should probably get to that quite soon, actually, because everything's going to get sold out. Years ago, I used to be that kind of guy. I used to be that guy where I'd probably do my Christmas shopping like on the 23rd or 24th of December, because I left it so late and I'm just like, panic. But as I've got older, I do tend to do it a lot earlier now, but this time around I actually haven't. So I need to crack on with that over the weekend before I get absolutely butchered or slated, one of the two. Oh, great. Okay, so I was assuming that there was one team which had to drop out, which was Lazy Potatoes, but it looks like the player in question seems to have arrived just in the nick of time. Good lad. That's what we like to hear. So I'm still waiting for this first match to get set up. They probably have only just noticed their bracket, so we're just going to give it a bit of time. If they don't get started, we can also get underway with one of the other upper bracket semi-finals instead. We'll see how things go. I don't know if that means he's playing from the hospital. That's pretty crazy. Well, I hope the NHS internet serves you well, my friend. See, that's dedication right there. Unbelievable. Oh, dear me. Right, so we're either going to go into Naughty by Nature versus Rulers or Lazy Potatoes versus Just Show Up. I'm very eager to get into that upper bracket semi-final, and I think they actually might be getting underway quite shortly, so we're just going to wait for them to get the match started. If we do get onto if we do go into this particular match, it will be King of the Hill on Seaport, followed by Team Deathmatch on Murtago, and if it gets that far, the third and final game will be Payload Motherload. So we'll see how they crack on with that. I think they just send the lobbies up. Typical. The two matches, I was going to choose one, but it seems like both matches might get underway at the exact same time. I don't know if he actually is or not, but it wouldn't surprise me because I do know that Zlan uses a Steam Deck, so could have just taken it with him. Oh, he is. Wow. So, also, just to let everyone know, whoever's watching the stream, any questions, issues, problems, discrepancies, any issues on Faceit, any problems, let us know on Discord in the tournament help section, and I'll be there, ready, active, and waiting to help you in any way, shape, or form. Just letting them know. I'll probably do the same in Slan's position, but the problem is nowadays I can barely see my phone in terms of like my social apps, let alone play a game. So unless I had an iPad, I could do it, but because it's big enough. But any small screens, I've got absolutely no chance. They're like tiny sprites for me, or pixel. Even with my glasses on. Because don't get me wrong, my specs do help, but not to that degree. I think it's just because my eyes get tired. Right, let's see. Let's see if Twin 12 lobby. I assume this is one of their matches. Could be mistaken. Or maybe they just haven't started yet. We'll see. We'll give it time. But I'd love to know how you guys are getting on in chat and see what you've been up to. I'm sure you're looking forward to Christmas break as much as we are. Right, so they're still setting up. Is this lobby ready?
Watch out for the badgers on this farm here, girls. They come out at night.
Okay, yeah, this one's ready. So we'll start with this one first, and then we can switch to the other one afterwards. There we go. I don't know why it took so long to zoom in then, but we got there in the end. That's one for the bug books. Alright, speaking of specs, I'm going to need him for this game. Actually, probably for the rest of the tournament, so let's see how things crack on. So, Grandmaster in Twin 12 Terror versus Asian Babe and Oscar. Let's see how things are going to shape up here. He's already getting a little bit of damage done, but taking a rocket straight to the nose. As Oscar almost cleaned up and has been taken down as Grandmaster Trap takes down one. Asian Babe just trying to get a bit more damage done from that range, but he's been doing a good job so far. Finds him and now has the opportunity to use that shield and looking to get the heal, but actually, again, he's doing a very good job in a 1v2 situation. So Oscar and Asian Babe just waiting to see what Twin 12 and Grandmaster Trap are up to first. So he'll be diving straight in. Both of them are using the Xavier. Oh, they have taken quite a bunch of damage here, but still looking to dive on in, but needs to recover or go on that recovery rotation as Grandmaster Trap has taken down Oscar. Oscar managed to get the trade, but both these players are so weak as Grandmaster Trap. Oh, he was almost able to finish him up, but Asian Babe was able to put a halt to that, so to speak. Twin 12 gets some more damage done. Oscar, a few good shotgun shots here. Tried to use that supersonic ability to stun him, but misses, and Grandmaster Trap does take him down. But saying that though, Twin 12 Terror tried to switch over to his exosuit, but halfway through it, it was taken down, so it won't get initiated. Still both players on the red team just standing their ground. Asian Babe now whipping out the shield. But can't really do much unless he gets at least one or two rockets in, some chip damage, so to speak. And does get cleaned up nicely here. So 15 to 13. Now continue with the pressure. Oscar trying to find a good time to make that push. Trying to use that rat catcher to get at least a little bit of damage done from that poison. Twin 12 is so weak that you can't really continue this battle as Asian Babe is actually coming from behind. Both in their exosuits, so it's going to be a bit of a cause of concern here. Almost cleaned up one. At least they're both not in their exosuits any longer. Oscar still very weak. Trying to find that prime time to use that Spear of Thunder. We'll find it, but instead takes out his teammate. But in the end, doesn't matter. He was so weak, it would have been worth the trade to keep holding the objective. So we have tied things up. We'll soon to be taking the lead. We'll be greeted by both of them straight away. Twin 12 did abuse that assault rifle, getting taking a lot of that damage from the shield, but needs to be careful to take any more. As Grandmaster Trap's exosuit is finally run out. Does find Oscar. Takes him to half health, and Twin 12 looking to try and get a lot of damage with that Kevlar, but sadly wasn't able to. I was just about to say Kevlar like I'm playing CS, but I'm not. Lovely rocket there from Asian Babe. As you can see, Asian Babe going 7-1. And Oscar, maybe the KD's a little bit different, but has been done an equal amount of damage, so to speak. But Oscar cannot take this fight. He's going to have to let him hold this objective. Oh, just manages to jump that in the end. So Oscar now has to back away if he can. Asian Babe's also been completely demolished in that 1v2 situation. Grandmaster Trap just standing his ground for now. So he's waiting for both Oscar and Asian Babe to push on forward. Trying to use that rat catcher to get a little bit of poison done, just to add a little bit more damage, and it was actually worth it in the end as it helps with the kill time. Grandmaster Trap's the last person left standing on his team, but has decided just to try and take a different rotation. The question is, does he have his exosuit? If he uses it now, this would be a perfect time for him to push on forward, and he does use it. And does push Asian Babe back just a little bit, but Oscar's directly underneath bottom middle. Does get away, but how long for? Not for too much longer, as Twin 12 has managed to clean him up. But Asian Babe does have that BH-19. Doesn't get him, sadly, so we'll have to back away. Maybe have to take him down here, which he does manage to do. Takes himself out in the process, but Oscar sneaks away with the objective. Should be killed from the poison of that back catching, which he has managed to do. Very back and forth here, but Oscar will take him down once again. And already just shy of 2,800 damage. As Twins World switches to the exosuit again. Oh, he misses the cooler, but they are going to have to just keep their distance. There's no really much point taking all this unnecessary damage for no reason. But he's looking to try and stun him with that super stun. It misses both, but he's going to see if it can try and finish him off.
Perfect shot.
Does he? That's what I'm waiting for at the moment. No, he does not. So, Twin 12 does clean him up nicely. Does mess up the spawn cycle as well. So Asian Babe can either wait for his teammate to push on forward, or he can just start dabbling, start flirting with the idea of getting some damage done early. But does he dodge the Spear of Thunder? He does, but has taken a huge amount of damage. But they need to take this point now. It's getting a little bit of a cause for concern here, but this one rocket will do itself justice, and it has done. We'll keep hold of the hill. It's now 78 to 66 as the killer has been missed, which means that Twin 12 will be able to take advantage of that, take him down, and get the hill back. So now it's 80 to 60, sorry, 81 to 67 here. Grandmaster Trap just trying to figure out a way to get down a bit. He's got absolutely no health at all, but if he's got a mega from above, that could give some leeway. But decided to go for the Xavier and get some more damage done there, but that is going to be it. I think Oscar should be able to clean him up nicely.
Under attack.
He has done, and they have reclaimed the hill once again, but they can't afford to drop this objective anymore. 2 clean slays from Asian Babe and Oscar should hopefully be able to help them secure this victory, but they've actually just taken a hill. No one's going in there in the end, and Twins was able to sneak it away. Asian Babe's actually taking a lot of damage in the process. Oh, he actually walked straight into the... Oh, and then he just... Oscar walked into their own black hole as well. So this should be GG. 97 to 73. And there we have it. Quite close, mind you. They did give away the objective quite comfortably at the end. They didn't really seem to contest it, even though they did outslave him only slightly. Asian Babe going 10 and 6 with nearly 3,700 damage. Oscar 9-11 with 3,445. And the objective, obviously, the objective efficiency was there, even though Grandmaster Trap didn't have as much damage. But the exosuits were definitely the key factor there to help contest that hill. I'm just going to see how this game is going. This is the upper bracket semi-final. This is their first game as well. I just want to see how this is going. It's actually going very, very close. Coming 86 to 85. Let's see how this goes, but Zlan is going to have a... They're riding the struggle bus a little bit here with those two exosuits, but that's it for them. They won't have it for a while now. But can they defend until the time limit's reached? Is Martins is now managed to take that, got cleaned up by 1. Invalidus is trying to stay alive, which he doesn't manage to do. But they could get those exosuits again to contest, because if they get cleaned up this time round, that's going to be absolutely curtains for them.
Ultimate weapon spawn.
He does get the ultimate weapon. It's a bit huge from here. He needs to get that black hole. Isn't able to drop down for it, so just uses the his own exosuit. Gets a bit of damage done, but it's just a little bit too late. So DSK and Invalidus does win that 100 to 96. Zlan going 12 and 8 on his NHS connection. So looks like his bandwidth, which he's using in terms of the Wi-Fi with the ping's not too bad. On the other side, not as much damage, but again, the exosuits are doing itself justice here for that hill. I can't see it working in TDM, but for King and the Hill, it will absolutely work. There's no doubt about that. What's that, Dominator? Just trying to help a very. I don't know if you missed the last the last portion of your sentence. Let's go wait for this. We're going back to the upper bracket quarterfinals now to see how this is going. Are they on the way? Yes, they are.
We're coming in on the big floating rock in the sky.
So the exosuits won't be as beneficial because of the fact that you can keep your distance and you don't have to worry about having the objective contested. Depends if Oscar and Asian Babe continue their engagements in some of these fights.
Prepare for battle.
Right, let's get underway. So Grandmaster Trap and Twin 12 Terror are up 1-0 in this best of 3.
3, 2, 1. Team deathmatch.
And we'll see if we can make it a clean sweep or if we'll go to a game number 3. As Oscar and Asian Baby have both decided to go for Pavos, the Trident and the Polestar. And both players on Twin 12 and Grandmaster Trap rocking the, believe it or not, the Twin 12. It's a little bit of damage done with that Trident, but now the shields are coming up for Oscar just to try and stay alive, but also to keep his distance because he doesn't want anyone walking into his shield. Because they're both so weak, and what a rocket. That was so punishing there for Twin 12 Terror, so has managed to re-heal. But we have added a ruling where you can go back to your spawn and go to the lockers to re-heal or switch fighters, but you can't use the excessively, like, you know, to basically stand in your spawn on purpose for a shoot and for time. If you do, then you'll get a warning or it will be a forfeit. So currently 3-1 now in favour of Grandmaster Trap and Twin 12. It seems to be working out very well for them so far. Exosuit comes out, Oscar trying to back away, but his shield's not going to help him too much, but it looks like you can see Asian Babe trying to get into the action to keep Twin 12 at bay. And that's going to be it for his exosuit that has run out, but it's actually pushed him in. Oscar is like a change. Didn't really last too long here. As Asian Babe's also now having to back away. That's going to be a good rocket, but does manage to dodge it. Dodges the second one as well. And both have managed to stay alive. So 5-1 now. Favourite Oscar and Twin 12. Just double check what team they are on. Is it Rulers? Yes, it is. Nice night coming up from Oscar. Be a nice way to ease himself back into this matchup. Twin 12 Terrors just trying to get away from those rockets and re-heal. A little bit worried for him there. Oh, just barely missed that last snipe shot, but Grandmaster Trap now realises this is the best time for him to switch over to his exosuit. Actually able to get him out of it, but Grandmaster Trap is able to stay alive. Twin 12 Terror is able to take him out as well. So 7-2, just increasing their lead more and more. It must get a huge amount of damage considering the amount of armour Asian Babe had from the well, actually not having from the extreme measures. Spear of Thunder comes out. Is he going to get a good enough shot over? Oh, managed to get Grandmaster Trap there. Could finish off Oscar, but hasn't really got the health required in that rat catcher. It is very punishing with the poison as well. The exosuit comes out for Grandmaster Trap. Managed to take down one thanks to Oscar as well, killing his teammate. But Oscar needs to stay alive. Realises the
perfect shot.
Situation which he's assessing. But still down by 5 frags. It's going to be a little bit difficult for them to bring this back. And Nigel would definitely be extremely helpful in this situation. But Oscar now just trying to back away, just trying to use that rat catcher just to deal a lot of damage with that poison and maybe help finish him off. Both of them are so weak at this point. Grandmaster Trap does manage to get away, but Oscar does take down Twin 12 Terror.
Enemy have
ultimate weapons ready. Asian Babes is ready to launch it as he sees fit. Takes down his exosuit take away, but only 1 frag left remaining for Rulers. And does he take him down? He should be able to. He does not, as the rat catches poison. Cleans him up here. Oscar trying to get a little bit more damage done before getting taken down. Doesn't matter. That's going to be it. Twin 12 Terror gets the final frag. And that is going to be them taking the series. So they managed to win that 10-5. So For Rulers, we'll see them continue in the lower bracket, so it won't be the last of them. But on Naughty by Nature, they will be progressing into the upper bracket semi-final against the Tunnel of Hives, the current champions in SquadBlast at the moment. So we'll see how they go. Notable mentions, Asian Babe with the 2051 damage on the other side, 1820 for Twin 12 Terror against 7-2 as well. Not too shabby indeed. I'm going to see if we can get into this lobby before it finishes.
Team deathmatch.
Looks like Zan and Samps are going to be faced against Martins and
Halfway there. Keep fighting. Dominating.
Validus once again. But Martins and Validus are actually up 7-5.
Teammates have ultimate weapon.
You remember, Zlan and Samps are actually...
1 minute left.
they've been placing seconds. Made it to every grand final, I think, like 7 or 8 tournaments in a row. So if they go down to a lot back here this early, this would be a little bit of a shock to the system, as Validus has actually just been cleaned up by Samps, as Martins must maintain another with that sniper, trying to clean him up, but my goodness me, it's being pretty close at the moment. 8-6, 40 seconds left, and Zlan does manage to stay alive. I thought he was going to fall off the map here. And this, oh my god, Martins does get taken up by Zlan. Validus needs to stay alive if he can. He does not now. It's going to be 8 apiece. But both Samps and Zlan are so weak. They need to try and return to the spawn location and try and recover. 8. Oh, could go to sudden death, but Samps managed to take one of them down with the rocket. Black Hole is available. And he does take him down. My god, what a way to finish off game number 2. As Samps and Zlan were on a teetering on the edge, flirting with the idea it could be taken out in this series, and then going straight down to the lower bracket. But nope, clutched up. You can see Samps going 7-4 with just shy of 2,000 damage. Zlan 3-4 with 1,135. And DSK still looking pretty good so far. I know he's very rusty, as he's not played in a while, but still 910 damage, going neutral, 3 assists. Can't complain. And Validus following suit, 4-6 with 230 damage. So I do believe their match will go to game number 3. I think DSK and Validus won the first map, didn't they, on Sea Porch, King of the Hill. And even then, that was an extremely close affair. That what was 195, 196, something silly like that. Absolutely crazy. So we probably will continue with the upper bracket semis between Lazy Potatoes and Just Show Up. We know that Twin 12 Terror and sorry, mate, completely forgot your name, because then I just watched this match just a second ago. Grandmaster Trap, that's the one. Telling myself not to look at the participants. I don't think he's even called that in the participants anyway, is he? No, he's not, no. Something completely different. So at least I wasn't actually looking it up. Right, let's see how this is going to finish. The
No need to worry about the weather, gang. I'm taking you to the
just final map in the series. So DSK and Validus versus Samson's Land once again.
2, 1. Payload. Deliver
Will be
the
payload
to your
as
gate.
some reason first to 10. Or maybe they're just going to continue. They could just continue on and then end it when it's first to 2. Let me double check the ball. It is first to 2. Okay, first to 2 on payload.
A payload is ready for delivery.
So Sam's just going to get a little bit done with the haymaker. He's going to try and come in from behind. Let's get away. Now switch over to the hand to and a dash, and it will be against the dash and the arcs. And with arcs' exosuit pushing this objective, this will be huge for them here. Lovely shots coming out from Samps. DSK just trying to stay alive, which he's not able to. But even though the payload's being pushed, they should spawn just in time for it to dive in directly underneath. As a Validus could, if he wanted to, switch over to the exosuit. DSK, lovely shots coming out from him. As a Validus has been taken out here. Lovely shots coming out from DSK once again, but Samps is directly above him. He's going to be making a switch over to the Pavo Nigel. They're getting serious now. They realise the issue of the situation here. Will he be able to get away? He does. Oh my god. Those two particles from the hive does take him out before collecting that heavy armor. Kula missed by Invalidus, but Samps also misses his. But the good thing for them is the payload hasn't been scored yet. They're just trying to keep their distance at the moment. Lovely shot coming out from DSK. This could be a great time for them to just get to that objective efficiency whilst making that recovery rotation. Validus also here. He's got his exosuit ready. Probably good timing as well. The exosuit is so good in an objective manner for a situation like this and grabbing that heal. Not sure if they'll be able to score. They could do, actually. It's going to be a 1v1, though. Question is, where's Samps? Oh, that's actually both cleaned up. I thought Samps was still alive. So, in the end, Invalidus does manage to score that first payload. And he's got the BH-19. Or the black hole launcher, however you want to... Yeah, you won't be able to pick that up, mate. You're going to have to use that BH-19 first. If you didn't know, you can't actually switch weapons if you've got one of the ultimate weapons in your hand. But DSK is already pushing up quite aggressively with the objective. Already got it on their side, and this is going to be quite bad. Oh, actually must have taken both out. He's cleaning them up now. And this is going to be a chance for both these players to push his payload up. And if they've got the exosuit to boot, this is going to be danger zone now for Samps and Zlan. And Validus with a great BH-19. Shield comes out now for Samps. Now push on it even with the Kula as well. The exosuit comes out here. But that was a crucial play from both Zlan and Samps. Contesting his heal. It's actually frozen Invalidus. It managed to keep him away. But now DSK is left to try and get there as soon as physically possible. As now Invalidus is trying to get away. Doesn't get the ultimate weapon. BH-19 comes out for Samps. As both of them now are going to trade. But they're going to take that. So it means that Zlan can now push the objective. Validus is pushing once again. Should have his exosuit once again very shortly. DSK coming in with the rockets once more. A lot of damage onto Zlan. Looking to try and get a bit more, but Samps' shield managed to block the impact. And Samps still just biding his time. Still pushing the objective. DSK's been cleaned up, so it's only Validus left standing here, but he used the exosuit as he was taken down. That could be a free cart towards the end. Another payload score. But saying that though, DSK's actually doing a really good job actually taking both of them down. Huge play coming out from DSK, and Invalidus is now here to continue pushing that cart. Exosuit should be ready in about 10 or 15 seconds, so we know he used that in that previous engagement. That last rocket though is huge from Samps. Again with another rocket, using the exosuit now. Perfect timing for it. Zlan is so weak, but the shield is going to help him with his troubles. DSK is also weak. If he takes down Zlan, at least it may cushion the blow, but it's just not going to happen. DSK is going to spawn first. Invalidus is going to be coming up next. Zlan now still very weak from the previous bout. Kula cleans up instantly. Invalidus is frozen, but it's going to be stabby between the two now. It's DSK just using that shield just to block any more damage coming his way. And I think Invalidus did take down Samps. Yes, he has done, but he still needs to recover because he's extremely weak. Great rocket coming out from DSK again. Zlan now just trying to stand his ground and just fire some projectiles, some warning shots just to keep DSK away. But DSK's having absolutely none of it here. Still pushing on forward. Has been cleaned up by the Kula. And actually spamming the Kulas from the lockers now. Throwing a few shots. Zlan is so weak, but DSK has been cleaned up. Validus is just trying to continue with that objective. It's the best he can do out of a bad situation here, but looks like he does manage to get away. And now Samps and Zlan. Oh, actually managed to take him down with that BH-19. That's a huge blow for Lazy Potatoes. But saying that, Zlan has also traded with DSK, so it's delayed the objective just that little bit more. Invalidus got a little bit of damage onto Samps. And speaking of damage, DSK's throwing that Kula just to keep a distance. A huge amount of rocket damage onto both Samps and Zlan. DSK looking to try and get a little bit more. He realises how weak they are, but Oh, he actually teams up the Nigel, so there's going to be no healing activation at all now for Samps. He's going to have to back away straight away. He does have to stack to engage, but it's best to wait for the right engagement. The exosuit has been initiated, so they just need to try and buy their time. If he can get some damage done in the meantime, that'd be great. Oh, they're both so weak. He has taken down Samps. He could take down Slan here as well at the same time. He has done. And Samps is going to be next on the respawn in the next second. DSK needs to try and get there as soon as physically possible. He's coming in with the hand suit. Great switch up as well. Wouldn't be able to do it though. Cooler has actually done a lot of damage using the rat catcher, but it's not going to be enough. The trade will come out, but Slam will be able to stay alive and push this cart back out. But keep in tune with the clock. 3 minutes left here. This exosuit from Validus needs to be selected wisely. And what a great time to do it as well. Doing so much damage onto Samps. Almost able to take out Slan as well, but Slan is so weak. He's pushing back over to the lockers to re-heal. And DSK was also finished by Samps. They've been riding the struggle bus a little bit. As actually delayed the objective. Samps is so weak. Oh, the BH-19 has been initiated. Zlan has to take him down, but you saw there Zlan also cleaned up by DSK. This could be huge as both players have been taken out on lazy potatoes. And now the objective is being pushed once again. Again, a little bit eager to push this objective. Exosuit coming out just to continue contesting and maybe get a bit more damage along the way. Of course, with that shield, perfect way to put a stop to that. But the shield comes out now for DSK. But look at the stack from both players, both so weak. DSK just looking just to try and recover from that previous engagement. Validus has been taken down. Zlan, I feel like is disconnected. It's a little bit unfortunate, which means Samps could be on his own, but the bot will play for Samps here. So it's a bit unfortunate. It was very close, but Zlan can rejoin. He does get the opportunity to. Oh, but in the end, he actually got Validus got finished as he's initiating the exosuit once again. But Samps needs to push his objective as soon as possible. His Landis bot is now just trying to push on in. Definitely make a good go of this. Validus needs to try and delay things as much as possible until his exosuit comes back to contest it a little bit better. But DSK with the shield.
Enemy have ultimate weapon.
Oh, great rocket again coming out from Samps. BH-19 also used. As Landis bot's just pushing up. Sadly, he's actually walked straight into it, but does stay alive anyway. And DSK's main prerogative now is just to get this objective out of there, so that at least Laser Potatoes will not have enough time to continue pushing this objective. DSK continue to throw rockets at Slan's bot. Manages to take him down. Samps should be cleaned up here as well. Does manage to stay alive, but with 35 seconds left remaining, he needs to take them both out now. If he doesn't, then he won't have nowhere near enough time to be able to score with the objective here. But DSK, as I take a huge amount of damage, is able to stay alive. Is this going to actually happen? If Invalidus has his Xavier, then he'll be able to contest this. There's only 7 seconds left. He could manage it here, but does he have it though? I don't know if he does. They could be taken down here. Oh my god! But actually managed to clutch it. Unbelievable. So it is going to be a draw. And if anyone's not familiar with the ruling, it will be a full replay. So Samps and Zlan's bot was able to score that right at the very end. And look at the scoring as well. DSK going +2 with over 6,000 damage, just shy of 6,300. And Samps 16-11 with 6,400 damage. Zlan going 10-14 with 11 assists. Unreal with the amount of assists he had just then. That was a cracking game. My god. First game was 195 or 196. The second game was, what, 10-9 or 10-8? And now we've just had a draw on Payload Motherload. So I assume these guys are going to be sorting out what's going on with Zlan. He probably disconnected. He's actually on. He's actually at hospital right now on his Steam Deck, but he's using the hospital Wi-Fi. So maybe he went in for his appointment. probably. I'm not too sure because I've actually used the hostel Wi-Fi a few times recently, and their Wi-Fi as well. I suppose it depends what hospital it is, but their Wi-Fi is pretty good. But maybe Zlan had to walk in for his appointment, so he probably had to disconnect midway through. But we'll see if their opponents wait for him. I'm sure they will. We'll see how it goes. We'll keep you updated. But we'll go to the 10 of Highs versus
We're going to a petrolith drilling
the Naughty by Nature squad. Dominator and Madas, as you know, the current champions so far. Going out with the Twin 12 again, rocking the Nigel and a Pavo. This is kind of what we expected in terms of the meta. And Dominator and Madas are now up 48 to 23.
Your team has reached 50% charge. Ultimate weapon spawned. Ultimate weapon. Point A under attack.
Oh yeah, don't worry. I knew the first to 10 thing was a mistake. Don't worry.
Elimination.
I'd have to increase the time limit by about 3 hours if that was the case. Dominator is actually still,
Savior.
with that aggression and how weak he was, still managed to pull that off. That was ridiculous. But Twin 12, look at this huge stack he's got here with the armor as well. So Dominator just backing away. Does need to re-heal. To also save on Maradas's healing activation. He's going to be greeted by a lovely exosuit, but Dominator just biding his time. He's just out of range. But this is the experience from Dominator here. Knows the range and how far it can go. The Strato launcher in its range. But this is another good thing as well. He can see the Strato launcher shots coming from a distance. So he knows that his opponents are probably still in the... probably knows his other opponents also initiated the exosuit as well. But this is going to be a perfect time for us to push it on forwards. Good bait and switching coming out from both players. And this should be clean cut here from both players. Lovely stuff from Madas cleaning that up. And Dominator just taking a bunch of that damage with those rockets as well. The Grandmaster Trap is going to be diving on in all his armor in an instant. And clean up straight away. Switch over to the exosuit once again. 62 to 50. As now they're both in the exosuits. Yeah, that's not happening. They're backing away. They realise it's probably not the best time to continue that bout from close quarters. But now they've got a win of opportunity here. The exosuits are done and dusted. Could be on clean-up duty and take the objective back straight away. But one's got a Thunder Spear though. If Grandmaster Trap can use that wisely, which sadly he does not. A little bit of a shame there. Twin 12 clean up straight away. It's now 72 to 59 and clean up Grandmaster Trap straight away. I thought I said Grandmaster Trap. 12 taking a bit of damage here, but the coolers are not going to do itself any justice either. Clean him up with a cooler. But let's switch to that exosuit. So Madas needs to back away, needs to play support for quite a while here because he can't really continue to support Dominator here. But instead of going back on spawn, he's just going to throw a shield down for Dominator here. Could at least get one, but he's struggling at this stage. Dominator's looking just to try and finish him up with the gut knife. Kuda's going to keep him up, so it means we'll have to rotate all the way back around. Lovely rocket from Dominator, 88 to 62. And what a great rocket coming out again from Dominator. And even denying the objective with that Kula as well. Let's switch over to exosuit. Twin 12 hasn't got his exosuit yet, but has diminished his armor entirely. Thunder Spear comes out. He's going to be taken out of that Xavier straight away. Grandmaster Trap, so weak, but Twin 12 stays alive. Not for much longer. Lovely throw with the Kula by Dominator. And that should be it. Only 3 points left remaining. You can use that Kula. Just literally absolutely demolish him. And there we have it. 100 to 63. We will keep you guys updated with how this series continues. because we know this is the other part of this is the other side of the upper bracket semi-finals. So whoever wins this will go to the upper bracket finals, and we're just now going to go back to the other game, which was looking pretty spicy. Okay, I assume it hasn't started yet. Maybe they're waiting for Slan to come back. I saw that nade and I was just like, wow. You hate to see it. Pretty damn good nade, mind you. Not as good as your Hex 6 on Katsuni Dem, but it was still good. Oh, trust me, I know. Yep, I know all about it already. With my during testing, I'm always using the cooler every time without fail. And you did warn me. Yes, you did. Oh no. They know about it. Don't know. I've mentioned it a few times. Don't you worry about that. I think we had to prioritise the cooler not breaking the game and the replays and the observer mode before we get into the damage side of things. But don't worry, this will definitely be brought up again. Bring up? Come and speak England. Brought up again. Oh, thank you, Twin12. Answer the question for me. Okay, we're just still waiting for... I'm eager, desperate to see how that final game goes. Oh, don't worry, mate. I'm a man of many... jack of all trades. QA, community, other bits here and there. Any way possible where I can lend a helping hand. Oh, someone was waiting for one of the results to be confirmed. Let's double check that. Unless it's already come through. Yes, that's gone through. Okay, cool. Got a bit worried then. Just a little bit. Right, so I do believe between Lazy Potatoes and Just Show Up, I probably still having some issues. So I'll let them crack on. We'll go into the other, because obviously we've already had the winners, the upper bracket quarterfinals already. We've still got to go through the upper bracket semi-finals. Lazy Potatoes and Just Show Up, they're on game number 3. It's obviously a best of 3, so it's the final game. It's the one I want to jump into, but I think Zlan might still be having issues. So we'll go to the other semi-final between Ton of Hives and Naughty by Nature.
Team Deathmatch. Eliminate your enemy.
So it does seem like Dominator and Manus are still sticking with the Nigel and the Pavo. Grandmaster Trap and Twin12 still sticking with the double arcs.
Perfect shot. You are halfway there. Keep fighting.
Good frags coming out again from both players. 5-0. And a little dance in the meantime as well. Why not? Treat yourself. Twin12 Terror coming straight on in with the Xavier. Both of them coming out now. That's a lot of damage, but as long as they keep their distance, it should be A-OK. And also keeping out of range from that Strato launcher. Manus is pulling back. Was able to stay alive. Just trying to feed himself info for Dominator to then push on forward. Great damage coming out again. Twin12 Terror. So weak. But in the end, Manus' huge cooler nade
Ultimate weapon spawn. Enemy
was able to solve that problem nicely.
Sacrifice. Tough luck.
Both players jumped up from the spawn, coming into the middle straight away. Both of them in the, or just one of them in the exosuit straight away, but it's not looking too good. Dominator gets some great rockets in. Madness does finish off Twin 12 Terror. Looking to try and get something done here, but not going to last too much longer. Dominator and Madness have to team up nicely. Twin 12 Terror just frozen solid in that exosuit, and I think in future matches I need to try and switch up to a different combination. It's when you're against top tier players like this, the exosuit becomes a little bit invaluable because they just know that there's no point fighting them. Might as well keep the distance. But in an objective setting, it's honestly like make or break. So Dominator just going to look to reheal. Madness has now come up on the respawn again, 8-1. So they are going to be looking for a miracle at this point, as they have switched over to exosuits. Dominator's taking out one. Looking to take out Grandmaster Trap as well once he comes out of an exosuit. And they're probably going to dogpile him here, but Madness is just... Grandmaster Trap is just staring at fate at this point.
Yes, only one.
And there we have it. Madness is taking a one, still alive. Dominator comes in the nick of time. Switched over to the exosuit once again. Actually, she better push him off. Oh, he's actually trying to whack him off, and he does go off. Takes himself out, so to speak.
Left.
There we have it. What a way to finish on the map. 10-0 in favour of Ton of Hives. We'll be seeing them in the upper bracket final against either Later Potatoes or Just Show Up. Good stats as well. 5-1 with 5 assists from Madness, and Dominator 5-2 with just 3,357 damage. Unreal. Unreal. Still waiting. Okay. But we could go to a lower bracket match if they are still waiting. I just want to see game number 3. I don't ask for much. It's all good, Oscar. I think you've got your rematch now in the lower bracket against Naughty by Nature, I believe. Don't quote me on that now. I need to double check. Oh, do you mean Zlan went offline on everything? Yeah, it's a shame. That could be the case. He might have actually gone in for he might have gone to his appointment. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, that's exactly it. It's we have to go by the rules, sadly, at the end of the day. So, I'm not too sure how long is on. Oh, 15 minutes has gone. Right, okay. If 15 minutes has gone, then Samps and Zlan will sadly have to go to the lower bracket and continue their pathway there. Martins is on the case. Okay, so game number 3 is probably not going to happen. Well, it's not going to. We've already confirmed it. So, Ton of Hives and Just by Nature, if you guys start getting yourselves ready and underway. And I will sort out the Face It mess. So many tabs, so many tabs. Should have extended it to an hour instead of 15 minutes. Nah, just kidding. So it was just show up who won the first game, I believe, wasn't it? And then Lazy Potatoes won the second game. And then it was the Sally the fourth and the last one. Right, sorry about that. I was just trying to get things set up and ready. We are going to go to our upper bracket finals very shortly. I'm just going to take a few-minute break. But when we come back, it will be Martins and Invalidis versus Madus and Dominator. A match we've not seen for quite a while. Well, I'm probably comparing the Martins and Nokia playing against Dominator and Madus. But yeah, it's going to shape up for a very interesting upper bracket final. So when we come back, we'll jump into that series straight away. So we'll catch you in just a few minutes. Okay, we're back. We're back and ready to get into the upper bracket final. Let's have a little peek to see if they're ready. Yeah, they're ready. They might actually be underway already.
Time to fight.
Ah, perfect timing. Even skip the warm-up. So let's see who's going to win this little fiasco. So it looks like Dominator and Madison are going straight with the Pavo Nigel. Not really mucking around here. It will be payload on Hakone Temple. Dominator's just find those rockets just not necessarily do damage, but just to force them to keep their distance. But it looks like they're doing a pretty damn good job of it so far, even giving this with the cooler as well. So we've already got a payload on their side. Imagine taking both out straight away. This could be quite a quick first payload, and it is already. So DSK now looking to see if they can try and push him back a little bit further, but misses that rocket. It's going to be back and forth with the gut knife, but the cooler comes out from Dominator. Is able to take down DSK there. Invalid is able to push it back a little bit, forcing them to keep their distance. But it didn't last too much longer here. It's DSK now looking to try and get a couple of good rockets off. Only got one. He does fly up in the air. DSK is also very weak. Misses that cooler, but isn't able to finish off DSK because Madness is coming just in the nick of time to heal Dominator. And you can see Madness also has Beast Mode. So this could be it, really, with that Beast Mode into effect. Spend our time in it. There we go. And that is going to be the second payload. A quick matchup here in this first game. And that's going to be Ton of Hives winning the first game in this upper bracket final. No, seemed like it didn't even get a chance to skip. Didn't even get to see it, but that's right. I can see the scoreboard here anyway. Dominator 3-0, Maddas 3-1. And there's not really too much to talk about there because of the fact that it was such a quick match. 1 minute and 22 seconds. That's unbelievable. But that game mode and that map is quite quick just in general anyway. Because like 1, maybe 2 clean slays, that's pretty much it. But one thing to take note, a 3-0 for Dominator, 1316 damage from him as we're going to go into our second game very shortly. So it seems like everyone's losing their player too. But unfortunate. But yeah, we don't have a ruling. I should add that as a ruling, but I'll do that throughout 2024 where once you have that lineup, you should stick with it. Or if you do have a substitute, then you should let us know in advance. But because there's no ruling, you can do it. Okay, right. Let's see if we can jump to the second game straight away. So it's going to be Team Deathmatch on Kutsuni Den.
I believe the name of this temple we're headed for means Fox's Den in Japanese.
Eliminate your enemy.
And this is going to include holdouts for the first time, which is going to be interesting. So Dominator stole that Mega. Oh, that would have been a lovely nade, but just managed to get out of it. Did they realise he's in that holdout? I'm not sure if he's still in there. Is he in there? No, he's not. I must have missed it. So Manus and Dominator up, currently 1-0. They're just both teams just trying to find the right moment to be able to push him forward. They're taking a huge amount of damage from these rockets. Invalidus will probably be cleaned up here, which he will do. DSK trying to make the best out of a bad situation, but the rockets are just way too strong. And now I've made it 3-0.
Ultimate weapon spawned.
Also, weapons ready, but the Spear of Thunder's not going to do too much here because they've just managed to come out of blast radius. Invalidus frozen, sliding all the way down. And Dominator and Malice both have a heavy stack advantage in this next engagement, so they may have to just back away. But good rocket coming out from DSK. Another great rocket from DSK, actually. Martins was able to take down Madness then. Looking to see if they can do a little bit more against Dominator. But Invalidus is so weak, he needs to back away from that last engagement. Shield comes out just to keep Invalidus protected. That's good stuff from him. Invalidus just needs to go on that recovery rotation once more. Excuse me. So still got 2 minutes left remaining. Dominator and Madders are up. That 2 frag lead. He's careful the rockets though. Is able to stay alive, but where's Invalidus? He's actually still there. Has a huge stack. Can continue to add a little bit of damage. Madders is waiting for him to go in, but doesn't get the best cooler shot off. Let's put it that way. Spear of Thunder comes out and isn't going to make contact with anyone. Let's get something done soon though. We've only got a minute and a half left remaining. Invalid's coming up with that exosuit. Managed to take down Madders there. Madders actually took himself out. So it's now actually technically 2-1. But they need to get away. Look how weak both players are. Dominator can smell blood in the water. Looking to try and at least take one of them down. Invalidus is able to roll out. No, he's not able to. DSK is still weak from the last fight. And there we have it. Dominator able to clean him up nicely. 4-1 now.
1 minute left. Ultimate
Oh, lovely Spear of Thunder and a great, lovely way to destroy that crate as well. I remember him showing me some quick and easy ways on how to at least destroy those crates without launching it if you haven't got a weapon which is beneficial to take it out straight away like the shotgun. But we need to get something done soon though. There's only 4 frags left remaining here. We need to get stuck in as soon as possible. As the black hole comes out, Dominator is sucked in. Was using that shield to see if he can maybe stay alive. But it's not able to. 20 seconds left here. And this is going to see if he can get a bit of damage done from above. DSK is still weak from the previous bout. And does manage to take him down with that Q-Linate. So that's going to be it. That's going to be 6-2 now. And there we go. That's pretty much confirmed it.
2, 1.
So we will be seeing Ton of Hives in the grand finals from the upper bracket side. So we only need to win one best of 3 against whoever comes down, or comes up rather, from the lower bracket. Dominator nearly 2200 damage, going 7-1. Manus -1 and 2, but with 1442 damage, not something you regularly see. And we'll see DSK and Invalidus in the lower bracket final against one of the other teams coming up from the lower bracket side.
Ready for battle.
Yes, we are. Right, so let's see Lazy Potato versus Rulers.
Payload. Deliver the payload to your gate.
And Lords is actually replacing Zlang currently.
2 in a row. Last bullet.
So Oscar's still trying to stop him from scoring that first payload, but because he fell off,
Delivered.
not really much he could have done it, but it was also very weak, so he was
A payload is ready.
still would have continued to struggle there. Second payload already being pushed straight away. No mucking around here for Samps. It's Asian Babe now just trying to push him back with those rockets, but his shield is going to deteriorate a lot quicker. If he takes down Lords, it's going to be huge for him. And it is. Only Samps left standing as Oscar now trying to push that cart back as Samps does need to try and stay alive if he can. Asian Babe does pick up the armor. Oscar trying to stay alive, but it's just not going to do himself too many favours in that 1v2 scenario. Asian Babe has lost all his stacks. Samps is just diving on in with the gut knife. They could stop this here. They definitely could. There we go. Asian Babe has taken down Lords. And Samps has to back away straight away. A minute 20 left remaining.
Ultimate weapon.
Oh, what a great double coming out from Samps. And he's going to be pushing the cart straight off the back of that. And Lords is perfect timing to heal Samps. And this could be it. One clean slay will do it. And already just stopping it from contesting the objective. And there we have it. Seaport payload is done.
Perfect shot.
And Lords and Samps have managed to win that. 2-0 in that first game. Samps with 3500 damage and Lords 1551. 9-4 from Samps and 8-5 from Asian Babe. Just shy of the 2900 damage mark. Yeah, we've had a hell of a lot of close games earlier. You did carry. You carried that game in your own right, mate. I like the emote. I know I'll probably have to sub to get that emote. You did, yeah. Well, you guys gave him a chance. No way, as if you've added that to your stream. That's hilarious. I don't even know what emotes I've got on my my main stream. I think I've just got a GG, an energy sword from Halo 2, and my face in rainbow colours, but apart from that, that's about it. Right, enough staring blankly at the custom game screen. Let's have a gander what's going on. Oh, okay.
5, 4, 3.
Yeah, they've someone added bots by accident.
Team deathmatch. Eliminate your enemy.
We will have 3v3s and 4v4s one day, just not yet. A little bit confuzzled there. Just going to double check the lower bracket quickly, see what's going on. So Naughty by Nature are waiting for the winner of Lazy Potatoes and Rulers. I think it was Naughty by Nature who said their second player was missing. Double checking one of the players.
I believe the name of this temple we're headed
See if he's
for
done a
means
total
finding
disappearing
someone.
act or if he's going to be returning afterwards. Well, let's get into the thick of it here. Let's have a look. So we'll be TDM and Kitsune then. Seen plenty of rat catches about.
The score is on.
And Oscar already with that first initial kill with the rat catcher. Sam's just trying to back away, but it's already taken a brunt of that damage. Lost all his armor and half his health. Oh, that was a good rocket as well, but taking out a lot of Oscar's armor and actually done a lot of damage to both players. I'm not sure if Lawrence is there in position to maybe get a little bit more done. Oh, great rocket there. One more should do it. That was a... You know, normally we see it do a rainbow effect, not an upside down rainbow. That was actually ridiculous. An underarm rocket, so to speak. So Samson's just throwing a few rockets here and there to see if he can get a bit of damage done before pushing in close quarters. Great Keeler coming out there. Samson's actually still applying a lot of pressure as Oscar does manage to back away and get his health back. But Asian Babe and Oscar, great stuff from them, just keeping himself healthy. It has a stack. The Spear of Thunder doesn't do anything at all, but Oscar can't really continue to engage. For his sake, he just needs to go back and re-heal, which is exactly what he's doing. Probably just hoping that Asian Babe will stay alive in the process, which he has done, which is good.
Ultimate weapon spawned. Enemy have ultimate weapons.
So it looks like they've got the BH-19. Managed to use it, almost get Samps, but Samps able to get away, and Samps actually took down Oscar with that nade in the process. Huge nade from him. Now up 2-1. Ball's in their court now. And they've got another BH-19 bottom middle. The cooler and rocket combo. You hate to see it if you're on the opposing side. Nice to stay alive from that last cooler nade though. Asian Babe, again, just using that shield just to try and stay alive. They only got a 2 frag deficit to claw back from. Samps is teetering on the edge of death, and so is Lord. He needs to back away. He's still trying to engage. This is balmy. But look at the stack Asian Babe and Boss can have. They definitely have the opportunity now to bring this back. Okay, the BH-19 by Samps has managed to take down Asian Babe as Oscar now just retreating. He's got full armor though. Managed to get a little bit more done with that rat catcher. It's the poison effect which is so beneficial for them. Could actually clean him up with this rat catcher if he gets close enough. Samps actually used that Spear of Thunder whilst being poisoned by the rat catcher. So 4-2 now. For 1 minute left. Flames gets a clean sweep. There's a Slays to tie this up. But Lord's bottom middle is actually getting sandwiched, but Samps is also trying to catch up as well. It's now Asian Baby's been sandwiched between both of them, but the Kulinade done a huge amount of damage there to bring this back. Oscar has backed away, but it's also doing a bit of damage at the same time, but he's only got 35 seconds left. You've got to take them both out. You've got to take the respawn time into consideration as well.
30 seconds left.
Both just heading back to reheal, just playing it safe, which is understandable.
Ultimate weapon spawn.
Half the armor from Oscar, Cooler and Nade as well as the damage. Previously it's going to a huge amount here. Yeah, that's going to be at 62 now. It's mathematically impossible as they've taken down Asian Fave at the same time. Well, he took himself out, let's say. So 6-1, 10 seconds left. It looks like Samps and Lord will be playing against Naughty by Nature in the lower bracket semis. I don't know if that game's going ahead because I do remember they were saying that one of the players at Naughty by Nature won't be able to make it. I think that was Grandmaster Trap who can't make it. But in terms of stats, so pretty even in terms of damage from Lords and Samps. 5 frags to 1 for Samps on the opposite side. Even though Agent Babe was on -1, he did a huge amount of damage, over 2,000 damage with Oscar going 2 and 3. So sadly that's them out of the tournament, but thanks for participating, thanks for playing, and we will have more tournaments throughout 2024 if you guys would like to return and get involved in that. Unbelievable, Dominator. Rightio, so let's figure out what is going on. So technically we should be going straight into lower bracket finals, I believe. Just waiting for Twin 12 Terror to confirm. I think he did confirm earlier, because he has said he's gone for good. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a 5-minute break. I'm just going to let things settle, wait for Twin 12 Terror to confirm, because obviously I know he said it in chat, but I don't want to find out if Grandmaster Chaz magically return or anything like that. And if that's the case, then we should jump into our lower bracket final match straight away. So when we come back, we will get into that instantly, or as fast as humanly possible. So don't go anywhere, as we're back in just a few. Right, sorry about that. It took a little bit longer than usual. But I was feeling a little bit peckish, so I thought I'd quickly grab a snack before we'd go into these last two series of the day. Alright, I'm not too sure what is happening in terms of the... Okay, that's what I thought. I don't know why I did that. I think I saw it as 1v2 earlier and I was like, Cool. Right, so it looks like we're going to get on the way. So the matchup will be... What's it? So it will be lower back at round 4. Should be King of the Hill, Mincho and Run, TDM on Kitsune Den, and if it goes to the final game, it will be King of the Hill on Underfoot. Righty-o. Alright, let's go.
We're going to the farm
Let's
tonight.
get it.
You'll have moonlight illuminating your battle zone.
Pavo Central, not really too much of a surprise. Apart from Invalidus does have the arcs, which is actually going to be quite good from an objective standpoint. This case, taking a one person, Lords is just trying to stay alive at this point. Do you know what? I just realised. I realised that was a. I don't know why I thought we were actually. My brain's melting today. I literally thought we were in game, but of course that was the warm up. Like now we're underway to see exactly what's going to happen. Cooler's coming out for both players already. Sam's taking down Invalidus straight away, but Disco needs to try and get away as fast as humanly possible from that last engagement. It's able to stay alive. Has actually taken himself out, but he might have done that strategically just to save him having to go all the way back to the spawn. So can understand him for doing that. Also for extreme measures as well. Let's get a point back. Valid just using exosuit just for map superiority. Sam's able to also stay alive with that shield. Lord is actually directly behind him. Disc does get away. He's coming up with the shield straight away, and of course you saw there like DSK didn't want to find a rocket to take himself out, but Lord may have had enough health to stay alive if he done so. So that's been greeted by both members here. DSK is firing that rocket to try and add a little bit of map pressure. Good rocket going up for DSK. Lords has taken out one, and as absolutely trying to look for another if he can. Oh, but DSK eventually does get taken down. So 16 to 15 now. If Invalidus has his exosuit, this would be a prime time for him to dive on in and be able to get the objective back. But he's having a little bit of trouble just getting to the middle here. It's DSK trying to do whatever he can as well. Fired a few coolers as he does jump up. Invalidus finally cleaned up, but DSK, even though he's very weak, so are Lords and Sams. Oh, as if he didn't die from that. He's hoping the splash damage would take him down, but it has not. Oh, that was a close rocket, but does Invalidus have his exosuit? Yes, he does. So he can secure that with ease without too much issue, and now DSK has enough health to continue to push him back. But it looks like Lords and Sams already went back already to recover in their locker. Good cooler nade from DSK to do a lot of damage onto Sams, also did a lot of damage onto Lords as well, but without the exosuit, it's going to cause a little bit of trouble here. As DSK is now just heading back just to recover. Well, Invalidus actually took himself out with the black hole, so it's going to be 1v2. With DSK ready to throw that cooler nade. Sams directly above him, waiting for him to come on by. Perfect time with that shield as well. DSK also coming with the shield, and Invalidus with the exosuit, and this is going to definitely give him a massive way in here to try and claw the way back in terms of the objective efficiency going forward. He's got a huge amount of armor as well. He's frozen. Could dive on in if he wants to try and contest the objective, which he has done. Just firing away, just trying to keep Lords on his toes. Good cooler nade as well, but it's not going to completely deny it. But both of them are very weak, so they could
Ultimate weapon spawned.
Still is, but how's good this BH19 going to be? We'll find out shortly. Valid just choosing his moment to use it, and he managed to take Lords with it in the end. Samps is now in a pretty dicey 1v2. Does get cleaned up by Samps, but the main thing is that DSK and Invalidus do have that objective. Or do have to heal, rather.
Under attack.
Oh, the shield came just in time. DSK does win that little scuffle. And Lords has actually probably been told to switch over to the Nigel now, just to give himself a bit more leeway.
50% charge.
Oh, he actually rolled out the way of the rocket, but managed to hit him with the second one. He needs to take down Lords. Such a crucial piece to the puzzle of this combination of fighters. He does have the mega health and the ultimate weapon to collect, but it's going to prioritise the ultimate weapon. It's going to be the Spear of Thunder. No! Saw that coming a little bit from a mile off, but he was very weak anyway. So Invalidus coming with the exosuit. Shield is going to help give him a lot of leeway here. Saying that though, you've got into the shield and able to do a lot more damage. Still extremely weak. Looking to try and get the finishing blow. Lord's taken down. Samps is the only one left standing out of two, and that's going to be a double from DSK. 71 to 55. But whilst he's got the heal, he's going to recover. He's got all the armour he requires. Going to fully stack up. Invalidus is actually quite weak at the moment, currently. So he's going to be able to survive. He does. Exosuit will come in at a great time.
Ultimate weapon spawned.
Not sure if he wants to waste it in a 1v2. Oh, there's the Spear of Thunder, but DSK actually took out his teammate in the process. Yeah. Both ultimate weapons haven't really... Spear of Thunder hasn't really been DSK's friend in this game. Trying to throw that cooler before he dies, which he has done. Invalidus getting a lot of damage done here. Can switch over to Exosuit. Perfect timing as well. We'll be able to take the objective back. And just try and delay that pressure whilst DSK is coming into the fray, which he has done. I think Lords has backed away. Yes, he has done. He's just gone back to get armour, ready to take this next fight. Took out all the armour already. Looking to get a little bit more. Shield has been deployed. Both of them coming out with the shields now. So it's going to be knife galore. But the black hole comes out. Oh, not the best shot, sadly. The ultimate weapons have been doing more harm than good so far, I feel like. Okay, so Invalidus has been cleaned up. DSK is already there. Alright, Samps is extremely weak. Lord's almost equally as weak here, and he was just trying to initiate the shield. He may have used a shield in the process, which means he won't have another shield for the rest of this game. Or he could do, it depends on if they can take this objective back.
Keep fighting.
Just find them both, but Law's managed to roll out of that rocket. DSK misses the second one. They're both so weak. DSK could easily capitalise on this if he just gets one more shot off. So he managed to do so. He needs to take out DSK if he can. Misses the cooler, comes in with the shield, takes him out with the gut knife. And this could be it. If Invalidus has the exosuit, that will be definitely it. Oh, Lord is actually coming in with the exosuit. Okay, but it's just a little bit too late to the party here. 100 to 86 in favour of Martins and Invalidus, and they will take the first game. If they went 7-7 and Invalidus went 4-11, but doesn't matter. It's all about the heal at the end of the day. Samps going 8-5 and Law's going 6-6. 3,650 damage for Samps there. Pretty damn good stuff. So we'll just get into the second game in a second. Yeah, I've noticed we've gone back to the Pavo Nigel meta, or just double Pavo, depending on how you feel. Starting to go backwards into that meta again since the Twin 12 was slightly nerfed. Twin 112 is actually still pretty good, mind you. Right, no mucking around here, getting straight into it. Second game will be TDM on Murtago. So DSK and Validus going for the Pavo. Nigel, Lords and Samps are going for the double Pavo, so we'll see how this works out for them. Old school meta. That's what I thought I was going to sneak there. So we're going to see who's going to take it. Is the lower bracket finals. It is a best of 3. First game did go to DSK and Invalidus.
5, 4, 3.
The question is, will they take game number 2 or will it be going to a game number 3? We'll have to see. Both of them going for Leica. Great shot coming up from DSK. I'm going to have to zoom out for most of this game, I feel like. Of course, the rockets aren't going to have that range. DSK is going to go back to recover just in case. Samps is trying to get into the thick of it. Lovely headshot coming up from DSK. We're in a 1v2 situation, but Validus needs to be careful because he's so weak. I think he's using a Dynanova actually, and DSK is using the Artemis. But Lords has taken down Invalidus. Lovely shot. Try and get another if they can. Why is he going in so deep actually? I know he's doing it for the cooler, but Validus is waiting for Samps will also push him forward. But I like this from them too, though. They're using their momentum in their favour to try and put a halt to this setup. That's not going to do him any favours at all. Could jump over and get away. Lord's able to stay alive. DSK trying to finish Lords, and he has done, but still they are up 4-3 in favour of Samps and Lords. Nice shot by DSK. Literally, I have to full screen this to see exactly what's going on.
Don't let them win.
Is he going to get up? Yes, he does. Lovely cooling aid from him. Still only a 1 frag deficit, and he collected up all the armor shards as well. Dodges that first rocket. Could take advantage of this 2v1 until Samps comes back into the fold. All the armor's gone for DSK. Waiting for that shield to deteriorate.
Only 5 eliminations.
Validus has taken down one note. Lord is so weak. One shot should do it, even with the Dynanova. It doesn't get it in time. Oh, lovely shot. It was extremely weak anyway, but you know what? It's better than harming yourself with it, which they have done quite a few times in the last game. Oh, great rocket there coming out from Samps. Another good shot coming out from DSK. Lord is so weak. Can he finish him? No, he doesn't. So now it's going to be 7 apiece. We've only got 2 minutes left remaining almost.
Two eliminations left.
Oh, that's not what he wanted. He needs to try and get back on spawn if he can. Oh, he actually does make it. Unreal. So they switch over to the Pavo Nigel. Okay, that's interesting. Lords is extremely weak, but he's not going to go back to spawn yet. They do have the ultimate weapon. It could be a game changer here. Oh, Lords was able to roll out the way of it. Validus was taken down. Oh, I thought he was going to punch him off. Oh, he doesn't punch him off, but he punches him back in though. And Validus can't fight this though. Just needs to wait for DSK to get back in, which DSK is doing exactly that. All the shields up for all 3 players here. Samps is very weak. They need to prioritise him first before he gets back. Oh, he does get back in the end. But we can still take out Lords though. Just a couple of shots will do it.
1 minute left.
Oh, is he going to make it? Oh my god, he does actually get back. Okay. No! That's not what you wanted to see, but Samps has technically taken him down out the map. So it's 1 apiece, so we will go into a game number 3 quite surely. DSK 6 and 3, 2820 damage. 1 and 7 from Validus. On the other side, 6 and 3 for Lords and 4 going neutral for Samps with those 3 assists with 1766 damage. Oh, getting a bit hairy. Definitely a lot closer than I anticipated, considering what was going on at the very beginning with the Lycas. Right, Underfoot, King and Hill is going to be... It's going to be the final map. I believe it should have been a different game time when they did the Raw now. I don't know why we got 2 King and Hills in one series, but that's fine. I'll fix that. For the next tournament, obviously. I'm not going to fix it right now as we speak. Because they're going to be like, what? Alright, just waiting for it to get started. So this is going to be the final game. So whoever wins this will go into the grand final against Tunnel of Hives, consisting of Madus and Dominator. I know, mate. It's incredible, isn't it? Have they started yet? There we go. So double Pavo versus Pavo Nigel. Right, we'll see if they... Oh, shit. Oh, Pavo Nigel. Okay. Pavo Nigel mirror match. We'll see if they're actually going to stick to this.
Perfect shot. Double elimination.
Sure, it's going to be an absolute slugfest.
Time to fight.
Right. Who's going to make it? That's going to be the question.
3, 2, 1.
We'll start things off from Lords and Sam's perspective here. If anyone didn't know, Zlan was actually playing earlier today, but he sadly disconnected. So Lords is now in his place. Lords has been taken out. Sam's last... Well, actually, not last one. Actually, DSK's... wasn't in the best of spots, but that rocket is going to change otherwise. And then we'll be able to reclaim that hill. Just able to get out of the hill in time. And Validus has actually switched over to the arcs and try and make use of the exosuits. But with that shield, yeah, it's not going to happen at all. He needs to try and take out Lord if he can. That would be so beneficial for them to... Is he going to be able to do it? Nope, the Kuda's going to stop it. And Sam's going to finish him off with the rocks. That's good timing. He uses healing. Use healing Lords. Oh, just in time. Rockets are hitting, but the healing is just way too much. Validus does take him out though. Lords is extremely weak. He'll go out to spawn straight away. Hill's being controlled again by Validus and DSK. Lords back into the fray. And you can see both of them are just keeping their distance. If DSK takes down Lords, that'd be huge. But it may even take down the Samps anyway, which he has done. They were way too separated, even though they were trying to salvage him. Not really anything Lords can do here. If he dies here, then it's going to ruin the death cycle massively, and he's going to ruin the coordination. So he is doing what he should be doing. Samps has taken down one. Able to stay alive long enough to give Samps a helping hand. Does he use his exosuit? Has he even got it? No, he probably doesn't. Lord's extremely weak, DSK. Oh, Samps literally was the human shield there, jumping in front of her. Cat knife battle between the two. I think they're both kind of second guess what each other were doing there. Oh no, he died whilst using the exosuit as well. That's going to give him a quite significant lead here. Still rockets back and forth, and Validus is going to try and push him from underneath. Feeling just a little bit too strong, but a lot of damage coming out from both DSK and Validus. At least now Samps has been cleaned up. Lords just trying to figure out and assess the situation, but yeah, there's nothing more he could have done. The only thing he could have done is probably stay alive and just wait for Samps to come back in. Exosuit comes out for Validus, perfect timing. He was extremely weak after that current bout. Lord's been taken down straight away. Samps having to back away. Shield has deteriorated, but Invalidus needs to really just head back for now. Did he head back? Yes, he has. It needs to be quick. This is good though. Contesting.
Under attack.
Yeah, that's fine. It's not really too bad because Invalidus was going back on the respawn anyway. Oh my god, that was just destroyed.
Enemy have reached 50.
So Lords and Samps now up 51 to 35. Perfect time to use that shield as well. Good stuff from DSK to clean that up. A big risk as well considering the HP he was on. And Lords is coming back straight away, but Lords actually dived on in. He probably thought the exosuit's running out any second than it was, but yeah, it's probably the worst time for it. Invalidus has been taken down, but DSK needs to back away. He needs to fight another day here. Just try and recover and head back in, which is exactly what they're doing. They have caught up quite a lot, mind you. They're only 9 points behind. Oh, Lord is so weak as well. Oh, they actually throw Samps in the process, but the shield is going to save his bacon for now. You can see DSK just trying to get as much damage done as possible. The exosuit's helping, but now it's gone. Taking down Lord would be huge here, but Lord does stay alive. Samps is still being quite aggressive with the objective. Oh, fantastic cooler there. The trade will come out, but DSK will want to take this fight. If he leaves him up longer and then taken down, that'd be huge. Oh, yes, you got him as well. So Samps could be left on his own in a 2v1. And Validus is now just switching to the exosuit just for additional damage and insurance for that objective. All tied up now, 63 all. This is where panic buttons are going to be initiated. DSK extremely weak. Could take down Samps, but he's been frozen. Timing the rocket, so once he's unfrozen, he'll take a little more damage. But Validus is going to pull on back. They've got a nice little lead here. A healthy lead is probably the best way of putting it, and they've spawned in perfect sync. Oh dear, okay, that's not this time. Does he have his exosuit ready? That's going to be the next question. Oh, he needs to use his exosuit now, really. Nah, it's a little bit too late. Trying to take out Samps. The healing is just a little bit too much. Put this diver in the... Should just dive in the exosuit here. Yeah. Samps just keeping out of range. Lord needs to be a little bit careful, because he's not the one who's going to be getting healed. Still coming to exit. Lord's taking her straight away. Samps in a 2v1. Validus is frozen, but Samps is still getting some good damage done here. Shield comes up for DSK, so that's going to be a halt to that, and they're going to get a little bit more objective done. And there we have it. Samps and Lords, good teamwork there, finishing off DSK. Validus needs to make a decision here on what he wants to do, but he's already taken way too much damage from that last cooler shot. Oh, he actually took down Lords, actually got the trade. So it's going to be 1v1 between DSK and Samps. That's going to go to DSK. 86 to 85, my words. One set of slays for either squad could
Your team is close to the victory. Keep fighting.
Could make or break what's going to happen, but it's, oh my god, it's way too much damage from that strata launcher. DSK just looking to see if he can try and gut knife him from underneath or do something else in the meantime. He's literally just trying to keep him at bay. And there we have it. So DSK or Martins and Invalidus will be in the grand finals and will face against 10 of Hives, which will be Dominator and Manos. But congratulations to Samps and Lords. They placed third over on this competition. So they've got a podium finish that will guarantee themselves a prize. And that was an extremely close affair indeed. 4,700 damage for Samps, going 12 and 7 as well. Nearly 5,000 for DSK, going 7 and 8, but it's all about the ejector at the end of the day. So the grand finals will get set up very shortly. It will be a best of 3. But before we do it, we're just going to take a quick short break. So don't go anywhere, as we'll be back in just a few minutes. Right, and we're back again. And we're going to have the grand finals coming up very soon between Just Show Up versus Hives. Not bad for just showing up, but we'll see how this goes. So, a ton of Hives going to get toppled. We'll see. The last match to play against each other was a very quick and efficient 2-0 from the Ton of Hives before, but we'll see if it's going to be a replica of what we witnessed in the upper bracket finals earlier on. If you're just joining us, Lazy Potatoes did lose to Just Show Up 2-1. A very close lower bracket final, mind you. And just to give everyone a heads up, it is a double elimination bracket. Ton of Hives came from the upper bracket. Just Show Up came from the lower bracket. So it means that Ton of Hives only need to win 1 best of 3. And Just Show Up need to win 2 best of 3s. And the last best of 3 was a little bit rough, but hopefully it was because it was more game mode dependent. But yeah, we'll have to see. We really will. And we're actually going to witness for the first time Cable CTF, which is a new addition on SquadBlast, which we've added in earlier this week, or last week rather. And we're going to see how this is going to go. So it's going to make for an interesting watch, especially at this high level. So yeah, again, DSK Invalid, Martin's Invalidus versus Dominator Manus. We'll see who's going to come out on top and
Let's go.
be able to get that top spot.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Capture the flag.
I think DSK is probably wanted to switch. There we go, switch to the hand to the rat catcher. Lovely stuff. Oh, Dominator is able to just dive straight past him. He's going to go straight for the objective, it looks like.
Your flag is
His
taken.
Dominator is DSK's one waiting to see exactly which way he's going to go, but he's actually chosen the right way. He's coming in, and actually almost stopped him. He did stop him, but a trade comes out in the end. We'll find out what's going on the other side. Manus with the Sonnies, who's got the turrets in place for defensive purposes to stop him from capping a flag so easily. Great Q-Linade coming up from Manus as well, and it's going to be a chance for them
Flag
to
returns.
be able to push on up. The good thing about using the Sonny and the Dash as well is their stamina and with their abilities. Because it's a leap, not a roll, they can go pretty damn quick with the objective. I think we just saw DSK kill himself, but Invalidus is just going up on the top.
Deliver enemy
And
flag
now
to
Dominator's
the
ready
base.
to try and cap the flag. He's going to obviously leap and bunny hop across. He's going to go underneath, so they need to get it as soon as physically possible, but I don't think anyone's going to be able to make it in time. Actually, no, Invalidus is there waiting for him. But he's in the water, he's been trapped by the goo. He's trying to stop Dominator in his tracks, but Dominator's able to take that. Manus also cleaned him up with the turret, even though he's taken down. Just teabagging his teammate, lovely. But yeah, this is going to be a free flag cap for a ton of highs once Dominator actually goes ahead and caps it. Just your wise capping our face is trolling at the moment. I think DSK and Invalidus might be a little bit inexperienced on the cable CTF in terms of the surroundings, you can kind of tell. But the Vizgu doing itself justice. Manus with a lovely double there, and Dominator now
Enemy captured
be
our
capping
flag.
that.
Don't let that happen again.
Looks like they're switching over to the Pavo Nigel. But it seems like Dominator Manus with the leap ability, they're just going to abuse the speed and just try and use that to their advantage for bunny hopping and capping some of these flags. Dominator switched over to the Nigel. Manus just staying on that defensive measures, coming up with a boater as well. Huge rocket coming up from DSK. One of the target's been taken down, but Dominator needs to head all the way back. Literally, you could poke him and he'll literally be taken down then. Good rocket coming out from DSK. Dominator jumping in with the dash. Good, it's not going to have any effects as DSK is using that shield. Take down Invalidus in the meantime,
Enemy
though.
flag taken.
DSK is just going straight for the flag, but he won't be able to leap like he can with the other fighters. But he can still bunny hop. Okay, a lot of damage done with the flag. He's not going to get close enough, so he's probably just going to bunny hop underneath. But Dominator's been an absolute nuisance here. Lovely
Flag dropped.
cooler as well. He should be able to return that.
Failure. Enemy flag returned.
And even though Invalidus has a huge stack, he's getting sandwiched in between both Manus and Dominator. Invalidus, quick shot there, and Manus is going to be able to finish him up. Looks like they have no intentions of capping the flag at the moment. They're
Ultimate
just
weapon spawned.
laying down
Enemy
turrets
have
and
ultimate
just
weapon.
waiting for them to, for their opponents to come to them. Oh, as if that just barely missed. That's unreal. Yeah, they have no intentions of capping the second flag. Does hit him with that Q-Linade twice. But had to do with rockets and grenades, especially that angle with high advantage. It's going to be a no-go. But at least the shield is going to give him some leeway. The turret's not going to help him though.
Perfect shot.
Looks like Timmy the turret is going to be staying alive. And does take them both out. What's next on the agenda though? That's going to be the next question. So DSK is going to be sticking with Pavo. Validus is sticking with the Nigel as well. Go for the double Sonny, so they're probably going to lay about 4 turrets around the map and around the flag just to be that little bit more annoying.
Perfect
That's
shot.
a fair chunk of damage. It looks like they're just going to continue doing this for 5 minutes. DSK just biding his time waiting for the screen block to go across. Few shots coming in. It's Dominator just trying to get a decent rocket off onto... Sorry, DSK to the decent rocket onto Malice, but doesn't actually get there. But the Eyesight, the Cooler, everything there getting absolutely obliterated. Frozen, Good, you name it. It's happening here for DSK. With half the elementals in the game. Just not doing himself any favour. Malice extremely weak, but Dominator's going to be there to finish him. Lovely stuff. DSK switching over to the hand suit. So Validus, is he going to be sticking with the Nigel? Looks like he is. Well, you have to deal with the Cooler straight away. Nothing much you could have done there. Dominator again with that Ice Light. Keeping him frozen in his tracks, getting a huge amount of damage with the Cooler as well. They have to deal with 4. Even if they take him down, they have to go through 4 turrets.
Enemy dropped your flag. Return.
Oh, has DSK switched to Leica? Yes, he has.
Ultimate weapon spawn.
Literally being caught across there.
Flag returns. 2 in a row. Blade
Well, he
back.
was so weak anyway, there's
Tough
not really
luck.
too much you could have done. Validus going over the top this time. The good thing about going over the top is that not many people expect it because it's not really an area of the map people go to because there's only a stamina pack up the top, where most of the goodies are in the middle and at the bottom on cable. Trying to get a cheeky shot off before the bridge goes up, but it just wasn't to be. Mana's just jumping up there just to see if he can continue self-feeding info. It's going to be a bit of a sticky situation at the moment. DSK waiting for him to re-peak, but
Your flag is taken.
problem is the grenades go so far. It's not going to help so much. But we'll get a mega health for his troubles. Dominator trying to cap this next flag. He's trying to get around him if he can. Should be able to. As he's going to bunny up across the ropes.
Enemy flag
Oh
dropped.
my god, that shot.
Your flag is taken.
If I can remember, that will be going in the highlights. Is he going to cap it though? No. Of course not. Just chilling and waiting, and I'm having a little bit of a boogie.
Flag captured.
There we go. So first game does go to 10 off highs quite comfortably. 10 and 4 for Dominator, 7 and 4 for Malice. You can see on the other side. Validus Sally went 1 and 11. DSK going 6 and 9, but not really too much they could have done there, so to speak. So next game could be the final one here. The TDM mode to go again? Yes, it is. Okay. God, there was a lot of TDM modes to go, weren't there? Kind of feel like it's one of the first few tournaments we did nothing but TDM modes go because at the time it was the only TDM map available. But now we've got quite a few. Right, are they ready? Yes,
Heads
they
up,
are.
gang.
So
We're
potentially
coming
this
in
could
on
be the
the
last
big
game.
rock in the sky.
Potentially.
Deathmatch. Eliminate your enemy.
Dominator Madness going for the double hand suit. DSK and Validus with the Leica and the Nigel. Is that the Tyrant I hear? My god, that's been a while since I've seen that. Oh, what a shot as well. I think he's trying to freeze him and then make him drop underneath. And he does manage to stay alive. Okay, no, old school with the Tyrant boys.
Dominated.
Oh my god. What on earth happened there? Good snipe coming out from DSK. Oh, he's actually frozen and gone under. Down under. Oh no, he actually came back up.
Halfway there.
Not for much longer, but he was able to at least prolong his life.
5 eliminations left to do. Perfect shot.
Frozen and Validus in the end. DSK just waiting for a nice clean shot at the moment. Does it greeted by the Tyrant. Now 7-5. Only a 2 frag deficit for DSK and Validus. This has escalated so quickly. Oh, man has got caught off guard by one of the coolers. Does manage to dive away. Trying to get a few shots off of the Tyrant, which he has done. But he's just abusing the jump pads at the moment. Clean up nicely. 7-8, only a 1 frag deficit now. But DSK at least was able to pull back and recover from that previous fight. All I can hear is Tyrant shots. That's all I hear right now. Amanda is taken down. Only 1 more frag required. Ultimate weapon is available.
Ultimate weapon spawned. Enemy
As I say, don't die like that. And Dominator does use the Spear of Thunder, but took himself out in the process. That cooler nade would have been huge, but Invalidus is pulling back, just waiting for DSK to come back up on the respawn. Dominator's coming in as well. The double cooler nade ends it all. That's quite ironic, as we were talking about the damage of the direct cooler shots sometimes. Unbelievable. So Ton of Highs will be your champions here for Community Tournament 10. So you can see there, 5-5 for Dominator, 5-3 for Madders, just shy of 1500 damage. Well played by Validus and DSK, or Martins, for placing second and making it to the grand finals. And hopefully we'll see them in the next tournament. Unreal. As if that was the way to end it. Oh dear. That was... I think we need a cooler emote, don't we? Like, obviously, you know, we have these highlight reels, or highlights rather. That surely has to be like the final one. Like the final clip just to end it. Yeah, your nades are pretty good, mate. They are pretty good. Unbelievable. And I thought Dominator's Hex 6 a while back on Katsuni Den was crazy. Right, well, that's the tournament all done and dusted. Well, I suppose you could have said that was a Christmas edition, but all I can say is for everyone who was competing or participating in some way, or just spectating, much appreciate all of you watching as well. We probably won't have another tournament for, I wouldn't say a long time, but going into 2024, because obviously we'll be having a break ourselves. So probably looking at mid to end January, once the dust has settled and we've chilled out from the adrenaline of Christmas and everything going on. But apart from that, you know, thank you very much for watching, and appreciate everything that you guys have done to get involved. And if you guys also have any ideas, feedback in terms of the tournament settings, the format, the rules, going into 2024, or just anything you want to see in particular, like maybe a 1v1 tournament, or 3v3, maybe different player sizes, maybe the game modes and maps want to be changed, or there's something set in stone, or the ruling, you know, just do let us know, and then we'll look into it. But if you also have any feedback just in general about SquadBlast, then keep throwing it my way on Discord, and we'll take it from there. Yes, yeah, I think that's what we were going for when we brought out the cooler. We made sure to plan like 9 months in advance Christmas. You know, like people like start putting up like their decorations and stuff in October, November because they're crazy, or people start selling Christmas products in the shops like a month or two ahead of time. You know, we planned that with the cooler like 9 months ahead of time, 9 months ahead of schedule before Christmas. Yeah, absolutely crazy. But incredible grand final. Again, thank you all for watching, and always say Merry Christmas. Hope you guys have a fantastic New Year as well. I'm sure you guys will be more spend time with your family, friends, and all that jazz. So I'm sure you guys will have a good one. It's just because the contact damage makes it broken. Yeah. The fact that you put both names at the exact same time is just oh, absolutely hilarious. But anyways, I need to shoot off. So guys, have a good Christmas, have a good New Year, and we'll see you guys throughout 2024. Catch you soon.